Shreya Tiwari, and I gave my JEE in 2014 and my AIR was 1928. So majorly I started preparing in 11th standard, but I had done a few foundation courses from 7th standard actually. But most of the preparation was from 11th. The ones before that didn't matter at all. The most difficult was actually chemistry because there was a lot to remember and I'm not really good with rote learning or something. So yeah, chemistry was for me the most challenging one because there wasn't in a lot of places logic involved. So but my teacher Gaurav Binani sir really helped me because he had these innovative ways for us to learn inorganic chemistry mostly because that was where the most of rote learning came. We used to have these sheets where we would fill in the answers and we would, with innovative ways of trying to remember. And it's just like he gave these chemicals emotions and it was sort of fun staying in class. We used to laugh all the time and we never felt bored in his class, and I think that was a huge step forward for me in terms of chemistry because I started finding it interesting and I could remember it at the end of the day. I think that's what mattered. So in terms of studies, there was never a set timing that I devoted, like because when I used to give like aaj 2-3 hours karenge, so I always used to study for the sake of it. Instead, what I used to do is I used to set goals. Like I have to do these many questions today, or I have to cover this topic today. And mostly these goals would be set by the faculties, like solve this and come to the next class. So I mostly used to follow whatever they used to say, and that worked for me. My time was physics because I think I was good at it, and it was very logical. You only had to learn a few things, and also the way it was taught to me. Like my favorite faculty during my stay was Kunal Patil sir, KP sir as we called him, and I remember the first class he had taken for us. It was in 10th standard. He's just taken one class just to like give a taste of how it's going to be in 11th and 12th. And for the most of the class, we were sitting puzzled on where he's getting at. And towards the end, like it all sort of connected. He was telling us how light works. And that is something that we had never known. This foreign concept of electromagnetic principles, and we didn't know anything about it. And these complex principles which he just very easily explained to us in an hour. I think his way of teaching just sort of resonated with what I wanted from a teacher. That was pure logic and like a very practical way of teaching it. So we could remember it very well because we hadn't just seen it or studied it, we had learned it in class. And also there were a lot of examples going around and a lot of application, and there was a lot of participation from class. Like he at every point of the time he used to ask questions and we used to contribute towards answering them, and as a class we would come towards a solution as much. Like I think we felt like scientists in that age, or he made us feel like that. Don't remember a lot from it, but yeah, it was a fun time. If I could change anything, I don't think I would actually change anything. I mean, I obviously could have done better. I mean, everyone can do better every time, but I think I'm quite happy where I am. And yeah, I won't change anything. Do not stress too much. It can be a lot of fun if you let it be. Also, concentrate on quality times as opposed to quantity time. Do not fall for the I give 4 to 5 hours a day trap because it is just a trap. How many hours you give does not matter. What you give in those many, even half an hour a day you give is what that matters. Of course, give more than half an hour a day, that's too less. But yeah, don't fall to the hours a day trap. Be more goal oriented, be quality oriented, and you will reach wherever you want to reach.